Well, 4 people are being buried today in KwaBhala in the Eastern Cape. They were part of the 18 people gunned down in Ngobozana village in the Lusikisiki 2 weeks ago. SABC News reporter Nkululeko Nyembezi is covering the story in KwaBhala for us. Let's cross now to him. Nkululeko, a very good afternoon to you. Of course, it's not a very good one, is it? I mean, you have been attending the funeral for the better part of the day. Just talk to us about just what the families are saying on this particular day. It must be hard not only for the families but also the community around, as many of those that were gunned down were essentially family.
Yes, good afternoon, Unati. It was very, very bad, especially for the communities around Lusikisiki. It was even worse for the family members, because we remember that we started at the crime scene where these family members started to talk to the to fetch the spirit of the dead, simply because some of them believe that it is wise to do that, because according to the tradition or the African beliefs and traditions, it is very wise for them to do that ritual. But after that, we proceeded to the graves of the Mhatu family, where 4 members were buried or were laid to rest. It was very difficult for the family, difficult to accept that this has happened. But when they started seeing the coffins going down the grave, they realized that this is real. This has happened. But now I'm joined by the gender-based violence activist here, who's going to maybe tell us some few things that really government need to address, especially when it comes to gender-based violence. Mr. Matandabuzo, for sure, this funeral is over now, but there are a lot of things that need to be addressed. You have been very vocal about the scourge of gender-based violence. We're talking about 15 women who have been just gunned down.
Thank you, sir. Of course, there's a lot of that should be done. For instance, we also need to get psychologists as well, and then the people that can counsel the family members and the close relatives. Actually, in terms of gender-based violence, we still need a lot of awareness campaigns again. At the same time, we also need to be assisted in terms of the justice system, because at times the justice system is just lenient to the people that are perpetrators to these cases. And hence we are saying now the government must assist us in terms of trying to make them tough. The justice system, the laws of this country need to be toughened.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Matandabuzo. That was Kwalo Matandabuzo. He's a director of Lusikisiki gender-based activist director here. Yeah, there are a lot of things, because you remember, Unachi, that Lusikisiki has once been dubbed as a capital of rape capital, I think 2 years ago, where women are being raped and killed. So that has been called, that has been voiced out by the community of KwaBhala, the community of Lusikisiki, the community of the Eastern Cape, because this is not only happening here. If you go to Biki, just outside Mhatu, the situation there is very bad. Women are raped every day. Children are raped. They are brutally killed by criminals. And then you go to Kumbu, same thing happened. So people have been raising those issues, that at least government must try to address the issue of gender-based violence. We're talking here about 15 women that have been brutally killed in a very, very cold-blooded manner. But the situation continues to deteriorate in the Eastern Cape. But they hope, these people here, they hope that things will be better, as the government promised to come up with a comprehensive strategy to deal with the issue of gender-based violence in this province. Back to you at studio.
Indeed, Nkululeko, I mean, this has certainly brought up, opened many wounds for a lot of the community members. And of course, you know, as you say, this part of the burial was for the Mhatu family, and that's Nancy Mhatu, Dimpo Mhatu, Atini Mhatu, as well as Tabiso. Thank you so much for that.